Okay, what's good YouTube? I'm Julian. Welcome to Fight or Die Fitness.
Hey! Hit the subscribe button!
I got a good one. Something I've been thinking about. Something that I've been doing lately. Changing my routine up. Check it out. To wear a glove or not to wear a glove. Okay, so let me take you back about 2 years ago, maybe a little more. I had made the decision that I was not going to wear gloves. And I was going to train like a man. Fucking go in there, get the calluses, and all that thick shit, and fuck it. You know what I mean? I got balls, I can take it. But one day, I ran into something. And on this day, I was doing back and buys. And I was going really in, and I even think I made a PR, what was heavy for me at the time, doing a lat pull down. And for anyone who's ever done the exercise, you go to grab the bar, and it's actually a really good training for grip. So I'm over here grabbing the bar, right? Pulling it down to the chest is where you usually grip. That's where I grip. So you have this big notch of skin sticking out between this heavy weight and your grip. Well, I was just going so in, and I was in the zone and everything, and I went to do biceps after. My hands were so sore that it was preventing me from going up in weight. And I had hit a point where I realized for me to keep pushing forward, I was going to need gloves, because they would allow me to do a lot more weight with a lot less irritation and get through my workouts and have my workouts be longer. And so for 2 years I went and I got gloves. You don't need no fucking special gloves. You can go out and do regular Gold's Gym's gloves. You can go out and get some some of these gloves. Sports Tack Palm. They look like this. You see them a lot. These actually came from Target. If you go to Walmart, you'll probably end up picking some Gold's gloves. So, anyways, I had trained for 2 years like that. And I made a lot of gains and blah blah blah, whatever. I put in work. So fast forward to present day a couple of weeks ago. I switched over. I originally had Gold's gloves. I switched over to these. Shout out to my brother Kevin. I know you watching this right now. And he was the one who actually had those gloves originally. I liked him so much that I went out and got my own pair. Well, because of that, they're a little lower than where the Gold's Gym gloves were. So, I was, again, in the zone. And I was just like, why am I wearing these gloves? And I just ripped them off. And I was doing back and buys again. And I went to work, put in work, killed it. And that was that. And I came to the realization that there's people out there who say, bro, fuck gloves. And then there's guys out there like, but I don't want no fucking rock hands, and bitches don't like rock hands, and all this shit. The key here that I've come to conclude is that at the end of the day, whether you are for or against gloves, eventually you are going to get super strong hands, and your skin is going to regenerate and thicken. So it's really a matter of if you're dedicated to the game and you're going to go and lift for years, and you're about training. Training is your life. You've decided that this fitness lifestyle is a lifestyle you want to live. Eventually, your hands will get thickened and toughed up, and you could just handle it, and you just don't even feel it anymore. for 2 years, I was wearing gloves and my hands still got like that. So my conclusion is, it's not a question of whether you should wear gloves or you shouldn't wear gloves. It's a question of how fast do you want your skin to generate new cells and thicken. Because if you go gloveless from beginner, you will get there much faster. But if you do wear gloves, you will still get there. It might take way more time, might take a year to 2 years more, but eventually you're going to get to a point where you don't even need gloves. And to be honest, they fucking get smelly and nasty, and you're shaking people's hands and yo bro, what's up? And fucking doing all that shit, and they're just like, oh fuck, you smell like a dirty pussy. So that's it. I hope this video ain't too long. Much love and respect. Peace and love. I'll see you all later.